I've been thinking a lot of what to film for my first video because I thought that it should be something fun and cool, and I don't know, something that just it could be enjoyable for people to watch. But at the same time, I've just like thought about it, and I think like when I watch videos on YouTube, it's just people sitting in their homes, like in their bedrooms, and just like reading and filming themselves. So I thought I do that every day, so I should start just filming, and that's it. Okay, so first of all, before getting into what I'm reading and what this video is gonna be like, I wanted to show something that came today, which is this. I'm like super excited because I've been wanting these books forever, and I just got around to buying them. And right before they release on like a TV show or something. The only thing that I don't like about these books that I've received today, it's the sticker. Because it's not even a sticker, like you can't take it off. It's just there. And I hate that. I hate it. But it's okay, they're fluffy and they're cute, and like, and I've been wanting to read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder for like forever. So I'm just excited that I can do it before the TV show is out, and I can be like, I was here before. But yeah, these editions are not cheap because they are the US covers, and they are like 40 euros for the box. So yeah, not cheap. Okay, so what I'm actually reading is Play Along by Leigh Stonford. I downloaded it on my Kindle from Kindle Unlimited, and yeah, I'm like 20% in. I just started this yesterday, but I'm like super excited because I got the other 3 books, Mile High, The Right Move, and Caught Up, and I've loved them. Like, swear to God, I've loved them so much. And I just finished Caught Up like a week ago or 2 weeks ago because I have been meaning to buy it, but I went to Madrid some time ago, and there was like a bookshop there that sells books in English, and where I live there are none, so it made sense. And when I bought it, I started reading right away. So now I'm on Isaiah's book, and yeah, I thought this could be a fun read with me while I do nothing, and that way you can also get to know me a little better. We're gonna start reading. Please ignore the mess that's there because it is kind of overwhelming, and I do have to get around cleaning it up, but it's not gonna happen right now. So right now we're gonna read Play Along. I'm gonna give some of my thoughts because I think it's really fun to talk about books, and I really like it. So I'm gonna give some of my thoughts on Play Along, Isaiah's book in the Windy City series by Leigh Stonford. Okay, so I am super sad that she, like Kennedy, she's the main character, and I'm super sad that she expresses so much how much she dislikes Isaiah. Like, I think it's not necessary for her to be like, everything is your fault, I would never be on a night out with you. Like, I don't know, I feel bad for him. I love her. I think she's really cool and she's super down to earth, but I also don't like how much she tells him that she does not want to be with him. And another thing that I don't like, if you've read Caught Up, you know, but if you don't, and you don't want to be like, you don't want to have the book spoiled to you, maybe don't watch this next clip. But he's like super playboy, and he fucks everything that moves, but even when he says that he wants her and he's in love with her, he still does that. He sleeps around so much, and In the real world, I do get that. But as part of the reading community and as a reader myself, I hate that so much. Having like real world perspective, I know that that's unreal and that's not like something that is bound to happen. But I still can't tell people how annoyed I am that she didn't write it that way. But yeah, those are the only things that are on my mind constantly. But we're gonna start reading. I'm at page like 60, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I was reading, and he's afraid of storms because his mom died on a car accident during a stormy day. And right now, in the chapter I'm reading, there's a storm outside, and he texted everyone that he knew to make sure that they were okay and they were at home. And he's now texting Kennedy, which is the female main character. And they start talking about things and about their arrangement and everything. And at the end, there's like a flash of lighting illuminating the sky. And he's like, it's only then I realized that I kind of forgot about the storm for a bit while he was talking to her. That's so cute. Men like these do not exist. They do not exist. It's so cute. Also, this book has all my favorite tropes, like fake dating, fake marriage, accidental marriage in Vegas. Like, I love that. Okay, so I'm reading Play Along, right? In the book, they kind of hint first to the fact that Kennedy does not like to be touched, but then it's like a reality where she explains that she has never been touched by her mother. For example, she has never been hugged until she was in college, and for her, intimacy is really difficult. And she explains all that to Isaiah. And now they're at family dinner, her family, because, well, she was going to go alone, but then she called Isaiah because her ex-fiance and her stepsister are going to be there, and they're engaged now. And her ex-fiance just said that he had been cheating on her with her stepsister for quite some time, and he was like, it's okay, Kennedy, we both knew that we weren't what we needed. I needed someone who would kiss me in public. And she's like, yeah, and I was never gonna be that person. And she goes and kisses Isaiah. This is like the moment that the enemies to lovers hits lovers, or the slow burn hits the thing, or when the, you know, when it hits. And this book has me giggling and kicking my feet all the time, which I loved Caught Up, but I felt like it didn't right away. You know, like we got there, but it didn't right away. And this book does. This book does. And I'm so excited. And that was it. Okay, so I'm 40% into the book, and they have just kissed, and like she's starting to feel things for him, like I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've loved this book so far, and I feel like it's gonna become my favorite from the series because it's got me kicking my feet and giggling all the time. But I kind of knew that it was going to be one of my favorites because it has all my favorite tropes. But she just asked him to teach her how to be comfortable with people touching her and her touching people. And he is such a sweetheart, and he's doing exactly that. And they just went to a bar, and she was dancing with her friends, and he was like hanging out by the bar, and then they started kissing, like first lesson kind of vibes, but they started kissing and it turned into something deeper. And then everybody left the bar, they went home, everything, and now she's like thinking, how can she be falling for her fake husband? And I don't know, when that moment hits in these type of books, I just think it's amazing because it's my favorite moment in fake marriage romance. I don't know, I haven't done much today apart from reading, and I'm almost halfway through the book. And I wanted to finish it because I know that I'm probably not gonna finish it today, or maybe I will, I don't know yet. But I wanted to finish it as soon as possible because I have a lot of books that I need to read and a lot of work to get done. And I have 2 arcs that have been sent to me that I need to read before September. And I should get a notebook or a planner or something to kind of plan things, because I don't know when I have to have the books read by and when I have to start publishing books or videos, and when I have to do the reviews and everything. Sorry, my hand was getting tired. It hasn't stopped raining and it's July 14th or 15th. Wait, let me just... Yeah, July 15th, and yesterday it was raining, so great. But yeah, I wanted to read them, and then I have other books that I want to read for a video. Yeah, that was all. Okay, so it's like super late, but I'm just reading Play Along, and I got to the part where Kai retires, and his retirement speech is the cutest thing ever, because when you get to the part where he says, "Well, we did it, little brother," how can you not cry? Like, how can you not cry? Yeah, I guess that's my update. Okay, so it has actually been a while since since the last clip. I finished Play Along, and now I'm reading another book. I mean, it's not been a while because that was filmed yesterday, but I spent the whole day reading Play Along, and then I stayed up until 2 in the morning to finish it, and I did. And I think it just became my favorite in the series. It has my favorite tropes, so it wouldn't be difficult for it to become my favorite in the series, but I think it just was so good. When I read Caught Up, I was not feeling it, like it was not hitting that hard, and I had heard amazing things about it, so I thought maybe it's just because I'm not in a mood to read, like maybe I was in a reading slump or something, but no. But this book, I was in the same mood. I was not really excited to read right now, but I forced myself to read it because I did want to read it as it had my favorite tropes in it. And when I did, I was so happy that I did, because it's my favorite book in the series. If you have not read Play Along by Liz Stomford, you have to read it. It's amazing. I mean, yeah, my favorite tropes are fake dating, fake marriage, marriage in Las Vegas. So it was difficult for me not to like the book. And that was my little review summary of the book. Opinions, 5 stars, obviously. But now I'm reading Pretty Rings and Broken Things. I read the first one, which was Black Ties and White Lies by Kat Singleton. Yeah. And eating it up. It's so good. It's so good. Again, it's fake dating and marriage of convenience. From what I've gathered, because I haven't read that much, but from what I've gathered, This is the second book, as I said. It's Winnie. She is Winnie Bishop, the friend of the first book's female character. And she's kind of rich. She wants to fall in love and marry someone, but she kind of fell for someone that she was with, but that guy was not good and she got caught up in a mess. So she has to marry the enemy, the son of the enemy of their company. She has to marry Archer Moore, who's the son of the CEO of the whole company. And they enter a marriage of convenience. So yeah, I haven't gotten too far, but from what you can see from the first 20% or something like that, you see that they're already catching some feelings and they have been married for 24 hours. She tells him that she wants to marry someone that she's in love with. He opens a tab in every single bridal store in New York City for her to pick her wedding dress. Any bridal store that she picks, it's paid for. And then he sends her a letter explaining it and saying, well, I'm gonna read it because I think it's really cute. Winnie, we don't know each other well, but I want this wedding to be everything you want it to be given the circumstances. I have started an account with every bridal store in the area. I've given them strict instructions to spare nothing when it comes to you choosing the perfect dress for tomorrow. I'm eager to discover what dress you choose. I hope in time I can change your mind about trusting me. That he says because she told him that she would not trust him. She would be his wife, but she would not trust him because the mess that she got into was because of trusting a man. So, yeah. And then he says, I'll be waiting for you at the altar. Yours, Archer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this book because the first one I really loved. And I don't think I've made a review on Goodreads, but you can still check it out if you want. I have done a review for Play Along by Lee Stomfer. And the one thing that I haven't done, because where I live, it's not available yet, but buy the physical cover, because I have all three of the first ones. And I want the fourth one. I want Isaiah's book so bad. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Because I planned on doing more things today, and I did do some things. I had to take my sister somewhere, but I did not do anything fun, so I didn't take you with me. So yeah, maybe someday soon I'll do fun things and we can do fun things together. I will probably go somewhere this week with my sister because she's leaving for a month next week, and I wanted to go with her to a place that's like a beach, and you have like some tables there, picnic tables kind of, so you can eat there, you can read, and you can look at the beach, and it's so fun. I wanted to go before she goes, so probably we'll take you if we'll go. So yeah, that's all for now. Okay, so I feel like the updates are not really updating because okay, thank you. Okay, I was gonna come on here and update what I've read, I was gonna come on here to update what I've been reading on Pretty Rings and Broken Things, but I haven't been reading much. I don't know, sometimes I start a book. We're gonna have to work through that noise because it's not stopping right now, and there's like reformations going on at my house, so the noise is bound to happen. Okay, so sometimes, I'm reading and sometimes I feel like I don't want to read, but I like the book. I'm 20% into Pretty Rings and Broken Things, and I don't know, like I want to read it, but Do you know the feeling that you get when you want to get to the point? You know, like you're reading a book and you want to get to the part where everyone's like, where there's things happening. I was gonna come on here to update, but I don't have anything to update as I have not been reading since yesterday. So yeah, I'll update if I have an update. Okay, so kind of update. I have this feeling that he knew her before this whole arrangement, because he's always saying things that she likes and she's surprised that he knows them. But he's like, you love cacio e pepe, which is an Italian dish. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but... And yeah, lots of things that... I don't know, there's some hints to them knowing each other before this whole arrangement, or him being obsessed with her before. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. No way is this man listening to Taylor Swift right now. He's so perfect. I mean, he's so Taylor coded because his name is Archer, and in the playlist of the book is The Archer by Taylor. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, so today I actually have an update because I've been reading like crazy because I've been bored out of my mind. So I have an update. The way this man is obsessed with her, like nothing I have ever seen. Like crazy. Okay, mind you, he has worked for his dad for forever. He is like always trying to meet his dad's expectations of him. But they are at the Hamptons with her friends, and his dad just called him to kind of help him with something, and he said, I'll be there on Monday. And his dad is like, what do you mean on Monday? And he's like, yeah, I'll be there on Monday. Only because he promised her that he would be there at the Hamptons for her while she's with her friends. Like, what? Mind you, this is a fake marriage. He does not need to be there if he doesn't want to be. Okay? So right now I'm like 70% through the book, and I'm actually loving it so much. I didn't think that I would love it as much as I did, but it's amazing. Archer is chef's kiss. And also, if you read this book specifically, okay, the first one too, but this book specifically, it has one couple from another series by the author of this series, Kat Singleton, which are Camden and Piper, I think. Tempt Our Fate, I think it was their book. I don't remember. If I remember correctly, that's the name, but I don't know if that's correct. But they're also super cute, and yeah, it's a whole different universe, but in the same universe as these books. It's an opportunity to read more by this author without being this series. I mean, if you finish this series and want to read more, you could, because she has lots of books. And those two series are intertwined, and that for me tops it all. Okay, so here's the next day update. I finished the book, and well, I stayed up not too late because I finished like at 11 or something. It was really fast paced at the end, but I really loved it because in the end, Archie's dad was trying to overtake Winnie's dad in the company, right? So he, in any other book, he would try to justify what he's doing and the miscommunication that would be something that they would do. But in this book, in Pretty Rings and Broken Things, he did not. The second his dad told him what his plan was, he told her. He told her, I love you, and then he told her, I love you, but I don't know if you're gonna love me after this. And he proceeded to tell her everything, and she's like so understanding, and I don't know, it was such a cute moment for him to declare his love for her. And yeah, everything from that point going on was perfect. I think it was the perfect ending. He wanted to be named kind of co-CEO of the company with Winnie's brother, but he didn't want anything if Winnie was not the interior designer for the hotels. And then finally, like the last chapter of the book, he bought a mansion, $50 million mansion, for her to do interior design, to redecorate everything. So yeah, overall I've loved this book, and I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads because I think it deserves it. So now, well, this video has ended, but I'm going to be starting on the next video A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, because the series is airing in a few weeks, like 2 weeks, and I want to be one of those people that has read the books before watching the series. So yeah, because also the only series that I've seen that are book adaptations have been so bad. So yeah, if you've liked it, like yeah, we'll see each other on the next one.